Collection update part 2. I told you it was coming. Let's talk about it. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Flicks and Pixels, and thank you so much for checking out today's video. So, about a week ago or so, I did a collection update video of all the purchases that I'd made, some of the standout purchases I'd made over the last couple of months. I did say, and I did mention in that video, that I may do a part 2. Well, I've decided to do a part 2. Again, this isn't everything I've picked up in the last couple of months. These are just some more standout purchases that I have made. I told you I'd probably do a part 2, and this is it. So, yeah, let's get started. But before I do, if you like movies, you like unboxings, and you like reviews, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's absolutely free to subscribe. None of my content is hidden behind any paywalls or patrons or anything like that. I don't censor any of my content and then direct you to a Patreon page where you have to pay to see the full video. Everything's on YouTube. It's absolutely free, and it would really mean a lot to me if you would consider subscribing to the channel. So, without further ado, let's get underway with this then. So the first one, Kindergarten Cop, Kino Lorber. I've been meaning to pick this up for quite a while, and this came up for a really good price. I think with shipping and everything from Amazon US, I think it cost me about 18 quid. They'd got some sale on some Kino Lorber stuff. It doesn't come with a slipcover, but I'm not too fussed. Just really pleased to have this in my collection. It's a decent 4K transfer as well, and it is an Arnold classic, isn't it? I love Kindergarten Cop. So, yeah, really happy to have that in my collection. We just open this up. And those are your discs just there. So you get a 4K disc and a Blu-ray disc. The Blu-ray disc obviously is region A locked, but the 4K disc is region free. So yeah, that is Kindergarten Cop. Really happy to have that. The next one is one of my all-time favourite films, and it is this. The original and the best, in my opinion, The Nutty Professor. I absolutely adore this film. I can't count how many times I've seen this film. I absolutely love it. I remember watching it as a kid and just absolutely loving every minute of it. And I remember Eddie Murphy, it was announced Eddie Murphy was going to be doing a remake, and, you know, I kind of got excited by that. And I like the remake, the Nutty Professor remake. It's okay, it's quite good. It's got some funny moments in there, but it just doesn't compare to this version for me. Jerry Lewis is superb in this. He really is. And the 4K transfer is absolutely fantastic. It really is. I was blown away by the transfer on this, to be honest. I can't believe this film looks so good on 4K. They've done a great job. They really have. Listen, if you're a fan of this film, you're a fan of Jerry Lewis, you haven't got this on 4K yet, I highly recommend you pick it up. It comes with a really nice slipcover. And just open this up, and there you've got your 4K disc just there. And that is the cover on it. It's the same as the slip cover. But yeah, I absolutely love The Nutty Professor. The original and the best, in my opinion. So yeah, there we go, The Nutty Professor. That is in a 2 for 30 deal in most places at the minute. I think Zavvi, Rare Waves, Amazon may have it in the 2 for 30. I actually picked this up off eBay from an eBay seller. It was brand new and sealed, and I think with postage it cost me about 13 quid. So yeah, really happy to have that one. The next one is one that arrived not so long ago, about a week ago. Decided to get this, and it is the Fright Night Steelbook. Housed nicely in a protector. Keep all my steelbooks in protectors. Yeah, I really like this original Fright Night. It's a good film, isn't it? I haven't checked out the 4K transfer yet, though, so I'm not sure what it looks like on 4K. Let me know in the comments what you think of the 4K transfer on this. But that is the inside. You've got your 3 discs there. That is the front of the steelbook. Very nice finish on there. And then that is the back. And again, some nice artwork on there as well. So yeah, really, really pleased to have Fright Night in the collection. This was released a while ago. Not over here in the UK. It was released in the States. But it's recently had a UK release. Hence why I have picked it up. So yeah, that is Fright Night on 4K. The next one is another steelbook. This is a reprint. This is one that I've wanted for quite a while, and I got it for a great price. The Fright Night's going for about $29.99 at the minute. All your regular retailers have the HMV, Amazon, etc. This one though, I had to import from Amazon US, and it is Starship Troopers 4K Steelbook. I have wanted this in my collection for such a long time, and it was kind of going in and out of stock at Amazon, and then it had a price hike. It went up to silly money. People were asking like 50, 60 quid for it. I managed to get this from Amazon US, including shipping, for about 29 quid, which is an absolute bargain if you ask me for this edition. It's the best edition of the film as well. So yeah, over the moon to have that in my collection. Next one is a Blu-ray release, still sealed. I haven't unsealed it yet. Do you know what? Let's do it now. But this is one that I bought because I was fed up of waiting for it to have a 4K release. And it is Falling Down with Michael Douglas. I love this film. And that is the disc on the inside just there. This is a great film. This deserves some 4K treatment. It does. It's a great film. It's a great watch. Have some fun with this. And yeah, I did have it on DVD. So this is actually an upgrade for me. I had it on DVD, decided to get the Blu-ray, hoping that usually when I buy a Blu-ray, we get a 4K release. So if Falling Down is announced on 4K in the next sort of like few months or whatever, you got me to thank for this. Yeah, this is going to get a 4K release now. I bought it on Blu-ray, but I'm happy to have it all the same. I love Falling Down. It's a great film. This one is another Blu-ray, and this is a classic, and I got this for a bargain price as well on eBay. In terms of Falling Down, that's roughly about 8 quid everywhere at the moment, but I had picked it up in a sale for about 4 or 5 quid, so that was a bargain, brand new and sealed. Drop Dead Fred is the next one I picked up, and this is on Blu-ray. Anybody that knows my channel knows I am a massive Rick Mail fan. I love Bottom, I love Guest House Paradiso. I just love everything that Rick Mail's done. And I couldn't believe I didn't have Drop Dead Fred on Blu-ray. I got it on DVD. So again, this is an upgrade for me. And I picked this up for about 7 quid, brand new and sealed. I love Drop Dead Fred. I know it flopped, and I know certain people probably hate this film, but I love it. I think it's great. Rick Mail's brilliant in it. Phoebe Cates is brilliant in it as well. And yeah, to have that finally in my collection, brilliant. I just love it. And there's your disc just there. Yeah, pleased to have that. So that was Drop Dead Fred. The next one is, and this is also a classic as well, and happy to have this on 4K. This is also an upgrade. I've got the Blu-ray, I've got the DVD. I had to own it on 4K, and it is the classic Happy Gilmore. I love this film. I haven't checked out the 4K transfer yet, and I haven't seen any reviews on it, so I'm not sure what to expect. But just to have it on 4K, I love this film. Happy Gilmore. And that is the back just there. And then on the inside, you've got your discs just there. And I did recently watch Happy Gilmore 2 as well. Got quite a bit of hate, Happy Gilmore 2, but you know what? I loved it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Quite a nice bunch of Easter eggs, a bit of a nod to this original classic. Some people were saying there was too many Easter eggs in there, but I think with a film like this, you can never have too many references to the original because it's such a classic. But I am looking forward to checking out the 4K transfer on this. So yeah, Happy Gilmore, absolute classic. The next one is, it's a little bit of a grail of mine, to be honest. It's one I wish I'd have picked up at the time it was announced and the time it was released. But as I've said before, I don't get sent anything for free. I don't get review copies or anything. I don't get people sending me anything. So I buy everything myself. So my finances, I have to be careful with certain releases. Sometimes you get a bunch of releases together. Something has to give somewhere. But this is the one that got away, but I managed to get it eventually, and I got it for a fantastic price as well. And it is this. The Frighteners on 4K. A Michael J. Fox classic. I love everything he's done. I just don't think he gets enough love, Michael J. Fox, to be honest. I can't wait for the Back to the Future 4K releases coming out in November. Honestly, I've pre-ordered all 3 of those. I'm so looking forward to them. And I think Michael J. Fox should get some more 4K love as well. Secret of My Success needs a 4K release. Teen Wolf needs a 4K release. The Hard Way needs a 4K release. There's so many Michael J. Fox films that deserve the 4K treatment. Yeah, but I'm so happy to have this. It's got a gorgeous slipcover on it, as you can see. That is the original poster art there. And then on the back, you've got that artwork there. Really nice slipcover. And then the steelbook is really nice as well. So that is your steelbook. That stunning artwork on the front. And then that is the back of it there. And if I open this up, you'll be able to see it kind of follows all the way across. That is some lovely artwork there. Really like that. And then your discs. You got 3 of them just there. Different cuts of the film on them as well, which is great. So this was released by Turbine. And if you know my channel, you know how much I like Turbine. I like their releases. The work that they do over there is fantastic. And this is the little slip that comes attached to the back as well, with all your tech specs on and some information on the film. Yeah, so as I say, this was a bit of a grail for me, this one. So pleased to actually own it, having missed out on it previously. And yeah, it is a great set. I was looking at the big box set, but again, I missed out on that one as well. But that big box set looks absolutely fantastic. I watched it on, Keith reviewed it on Euphoria Pictures. I just fell in love with that set. But unfortunately, I missed out on it. So yeah, really happy to have that steelbook version of the Frighteners. Oh, and just to let you know, I got this from a Facebook group that I'm in, and it was a really good price, delivered with postage. It was 40 quid, brand new and sealed, which is what it would have cost me roughly from Turbine if I'd have got it at the time anyway. So yeah, as I say, I'm so pleased to have that in my collection. The next one is one I've been eyeing up on eBay for quite a while. Prices were really silly on this one. And then, believe it or not, I went on to Vinted and had a look, and someone was selling this for a very reasonable price, and it in very good condition as well. And it is the Howling on 4K in a nice chunky box edition. Yeah, really pleased to have this one. That is the back just there. And you do have some really nice spot glassing in the picture just there. Yeah, great edition. It's kind of like a digipack. You do get some extras, some postcards and stuff in there. But looking forward to checking this out on 4K. I haven't checked it out yet. But yeah, that is, got that for a really good price. I think it was roughly about 30 quid all in, which weren't bad at all. So yeah, happy to have that, and looking forward to checking the 4K out. I've heard some really good things about the 4K on this. This next one was a bit of a blind buy. This was one that was recommended to me by a subscriber. They actually dropped me a message on Instagram and recommended this to me and said that because I enjoy my kind of my retro 80s gory films, I should check this out because this film is a bit of a nod to those films. And it is The Last Video Store. This is on Blu-ray, it's not on 4K. And it does have some reversible art, which is that there. And this cost me £10, brand new and sealed. And you know what? I enjoyed every minute of it. I did. It's not a very long film. It's about an hour and 15 minutes or so. But I really enjoyed it. It is a nod to 80s horror. It is absolutely. And you know what? It looks great on Blu-ray as well. It really does. And yeah, really pleased that that subscriber came in and dropped me a message and recommended it. I'd never seen it. I'd heard of it, but I'd never seen it. And they were just kind of, they were like, Dave, you need to check this film out if you like your 80s horror films. I think it was when I did my Terrifier box set from Umbrella. They dropped me a message because I mentioned in that video how much I love my 80s horror films, and they recommended The Last Video Store to me. And yeah, I'm so glad they did because I thoroughly enjoyed that. So the next one is another Arrow Video release, and this one is 4K, and it is Lost in Space. I really enjoy this film. I enjoyed it when it came out. I went to the cinema to see this when it first came out. That is your reversible art in there. And that is your disc and everything you get in there. Yeah, I think this is a really fun film. Gary Oldman is superb in this film. And I'm not sure how I feel about the artwork on that though. It's all right, it's okay. But I much prefer that artwork, to be honest. But listen, that artwork's not terrible. I just got mixed feelings about it. But anyway, yeah, the film, listen, I have fun with this film. Gary Oldman's superb in it, and Matt LeBlanc, to give him some credit, he's actually decent in it as well. I know he was kind of jumping on the Friends hype at the time, and he'd sort of landed this role, and there was a few raised eyebrows at Matt LeBlanc getting a major role like this, but I think he pulls it off. I think he's quite decent in it. There are a few times when you expect him to kind of, you know, do a Joey catchphrase or something like that, but most of the time he's pretty good in it. And as I say, Gary Oldman, as he always is superb in that as well. So yeah, that is Lost in Space. So happy to have that in my collection. Next one is another Arrow release, and it is a 4K, and it is, say what you want about this film, I love it. And I remember going to the cinema to see this with my older brother, and we loved it at the time, and I love it now still. And it is Spawn on 4K from Arrow Video. Just a shame they didn't do this in a big box edition. I was really hoping they would do this in a big box. And that is your alternative artwork there. But yeah, I had loads of fun with this. That is the inside. Whoops. Come on. What's going on? Flip that back. There we go. So you get your 2 discs in there. 4K discs, I believe. Let's just check that. Yeah. So you got the theatrical cut, and then you've got the director's cut as well. And then you do get a little booklet, which is there. And you do get a reversible poster as well. But yeah, like I say, I really like this film. Say what you want about it. I really enjoy it. The 4K transfer, listen, it looks really good on 4K. It really does. It pops at times, this does. But the CGI effects, they look terrible. They do. I'm not going to sugarcoat that at all. But despite that, I still love this film. The effects look shit. They really do. But it's still great. It really is. I mean, they didn't look fantastic back in the day when it was first released, to be honest. But you know what? I still love it all the same. And I love it just as much now as I did back then. So there we go. That is Spawn on 4K. Happy to have that. So that is it, pretty much, guys. Some more standout picks of my collection update. As I say, there are more, but I just wanted to pick out the standout ones I did in part 1 and the standout ones that I've done in part 2. There are a few others that I've picked up on Blu-ray and 4K as well. And yeah, that is the collection update for today. So leave a comment down below if you've got any of these that I've talked about today that I've shown you. Have you checked out any of the 4K transfers or Blu-rays or anything like that? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know about this as well. Which version do you prefer? Do you prefer the original Nutty Professor with Jerry Lewis, or do you prefer the Eddie Murphy version? This is the best version as far as I'm concerned. But let me know in the comments down below. So that is all for today. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you did like the video today, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And as I said earlier on in the video, guys, if you would consider subscribing to the channel, honestly, it would really mean a lot. It's completely free to subscribe, but it just goes a long way in helping the channel. And I would honestly really appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. And hopefully I will see you again on my next video. Until then, take care.